Sleepers Podcast, Monday, February 2nd, a new month. Some of us are winners, some of us are losers, but we're all 0-0 in February, except for Illinois and Nebraska fans, but none of them are here. None of them matter, except for Purdue and Maryland fans, and they're not here. None of them matter. So, turn the page. How are you, Cart?
I'm good. Do you have something to say to me?
Hi.
Anything else?
Welcome.
Maybe anything else?
No.
Anything special about
Keep your
February?
head up, buddy. Keep your little head up.
Anything special about February?
Oh, happy Black History Month.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Means a lot. That's all I needed. Yeah, this whole facade right here, this that comes before you, been through a lot in the last 48. Been through a lot. Have not been the happiest version of myself. Never ever a good feeling to get packed up by your rivals at the crib. But I got nothing else to do but put my head down, hide the tears, and move forward.
I'm just glad we what's that thing you used to always say? The goal of every game was what again?
Be happy and stay
Yeah.
healthy and be happy.
Be happy, stay healthy, have a good time, all those things. Two of
Yeah,
those three were really easy to do. And I'm just really thankful we all stayed healthy. It was a little dangerous there for a little bit, but
yeah, it gets that way.
yeah.
Definitely gets that way.
Do you think that Illinois should keep Keaton out just to protect their March chances?
There's a world, yeah. If they want to, that'd be nice, actually.
Yeah, I was floating that to a couple trusted people I have on the Illini side. I feel like no, they're kind of at the point where just, I'd keep the big picture in mind. This is like their first real chance at a March run. And you are a team that's very, the universe surrounds the sun. That's how that works. It's like everything works with that team because of a freshman guard that's amazing, that has more composure than anyone we've ever seen. And I feel like there's a certain point guard on the schedule that when he runs into players that keep their composure, that are better than him, seems to resort to some unsavory tactics. So just floating that. If I were Illinois, I would not play Keaton Waddler.
Has he injured anybody?
He tried. Yeah.
Was he successful?
No, because my superstar is built identically to Cooper Flag. Keaton Wagler is a very skinny 6'6" freshman who would almost undoubtedly be injured if the same tactics are employed.
Yeah, you never really know though.
Right. And as big Keaton Wagler fan, I just want to see the guy healthy. So, hate to try and we're looking me and Illinois like eye to eye for the league right now. Like I hate to help them, but I just it's like you always say, we just want everyone to have fun, stay healthy, be happy. So,
Well, I think it'd be if we could also keep with the theme though.
what's that?
You guys playing people without their best players.
Us playing him?
Yeah.
What do you mean us playing? He'll be back for Michigan.
Not if he plays against Jeremy Fears, he might be done.
Well, yeah, he would for sure certainly be done. Yeah.
Yeah, so we don't need that.
I don't want that to happen.
I don't want that to happen
That's
either.
why I'm begging them to protect Keaton.
You think everyone's going to
The,
do that moving forward? They're going
the
to sit out
most
their best player.
the most dangerous player in college basketball.
Whoa,
Mhm.
damn. My PG is the most dangerous person in college basketball.
Mhm. I think he is the biggest threat to having fun, staying healthy, being happy. I agree.
The Al
And for
Qaeda.
some of us, Cart, have national title hopes. So I'm trying to help out Illinois because I don't want to see them have to go through what a little more physically strong team was able to survive.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see that either because like last time, you know, I don't even know if that happened, but it was just like woe's me. They're calling the league office. They're writing letters. They're petitioning. They're storming they're storming the Big Ten Capitol, Big Ten headquarters,
They're,
making sure things are
they're
handled.
storming the Capitol.
They're storming the Capitol, making sure Big Ten decision makers fix the fact that Kasparov's picked up 5 fouls. So like, I mean, it's always something at the Brez.
Mm. Yeah, but the thing with Kasparis, forgot about that guy. Honestly, it's been so long.
You see him lose a jump ball to a 5-5 player the other day?
Casper's tit.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That tracks too. Yeah. No, the thing about Casper's, he was kind of in the perfect vortex where you go to the Breslin Center and you piss down your leg and you're scared.
Hmm.
And that's actually you're safest. If you go to the Breslin and you just get scared of the scare tactics, you're very it's kind of like, remember that show Fear Factor?
Yeah, with Rogan.
Yeah, so if you went on the Fear Factor game show, it actually people don't realize this, but if you lost the show because you were scared, like if you
Hmm.
just refused to do the activity at hand, you were actually safest because production would just step in and be like, "Come with me." You can't get hurt by the cockroaches if you just come off the screen. So a lot of people view that as like losing or being you're actually safe if you submitted to your fear, but if you face your fears, you're actually in danger of whatever dangerous activity you were doing. So, yeah, I think in this specific instance, last year, Kaspar's very scared, submitted to his fear, and in a weird way ended up fouling himself out of the game, which thereby protected him from the danger that actually lurked for him.
Hmm.
So, in a weird way, yeah, maybe that's another way Keaton could make sure he's safe is just foul out in like 6 minutes
I thought, don't you get voted out of that show?
out of fear factor.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a mission based show, but I could be wrong.
Didn't they have like uh what's it called? Uh God. A tribal council.
That's nice.
Thanks.
That was good.
I still got it. I can do one thing. I'm really a one-trick elephant when you think about it.
That is, yeah, yeah. How was your weekend? Everything good?
Fucking sucked. What you mean? You want to know what color the sky is too? Oh, yeah, no, that's not even a joke. It sucked.
No,
It's
I'm sorry.
fine. It's got everything to do with you.
It has everything to do with me.
Yeah.
I'm the reason your weekend sucked.
Yes.
Like me personally, not even my team.
I'm no your team, but like you're part of it.
Okay.
Yeah, like it's everyone. Like I can list all the other people that ruined my weekend. Ward Manuel, Dustin May, uh, Bryce Underwood, really anyone to be honest. Stauskas, all of them, everyone, all of them.
I'm sorry about that.
It's okay. I mean, you really. Yeah, I mean, maybe you could have changed it, but I don't think you would change it. I don't expect you to change it for what it's worth. You did what had to be done. But
There were only
yeah,
three things I would have changed.
I'm scared to ask what the three are.
Just only three things I would have changed. Dirty play number one, where he kicked out the shin. I would have changed dirty play number two, where he two hand shoved a flying 6'9", 240 pound man midair, incredibly dangerous. And then I would have changed dirty play number three, where he actually had a really nice basketball move and won. And then on the way down, hook and held by the shoulder and tackled the 6'9" guy.
Which one was
Uh,
that?
so those are the only three things I would have changed. Everything
What
else
was
was
it? What was the third one?
the hook and hold pull down shoulder move.
On like a rebound or what?
It was an and one.
Oh, the layup?
And one. Yeah, I believe there was a foul call too.
I'm not even being a dickhead here. Was there actually a hook and hold and like a dirty play on that one?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
They did not review it for a hook and hold, but
Okay.
he clenched the shoulder yank down.
Did he? You got a tweet of that by any chance?
It's out there.
Okay.
It's really not that hard to
I
find.
legit haven't seen that one.
It's really not that hard to find. It's I would say it's harder to ignore than it is to find these days. But don't worry, there are people that have found a way to ignore. Never underestimate that resilience.
Yeah. I'll discuss that more on the recap.
Good idea.
So I don't know if anyone's really heard my stance on it.
I can't wait to.
You could probably wait.
Yeah?
Nah, you can't wait.
Huh. Do anything fun with family?
What do you think tickets to Oregon, Iowa cost?
That is going on in the background as we do this right now. Pretty cheap. I would say you could get in for like $15 this game.
I feel like it'd be a good game to be like, bring a teddy bear to donate and you get in free, or like bring in a hair follicle to get the Nate Biddle and you get in free.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Really
Well,
did really did underestimate how much this program suffers following the rivalry game. Happens every year.
I think we got a good mix going though, because here's can I take people behind the curtain?
Always.
So I
I love to
actually
go
think,
under your curtains.
yeah. So I actually think that I fight an amazing fight, right? And I take most of Greg's trolling, shit talking head on, right? Like people think they get it, but I just get it head on. He gets it like all out of his system. And then, another little peek behind the curtain here. Then we say, hey, you know what? For the next 30 minutes, let's have a talk about the game. And then I feel like we talked about it a little bit afterwards, but then,
Shit talking?
huh?
What shit talking was head on? We didn't even text. There's no shit talking from me to you.
Well, does the Discord count?
I don't think that was directed at you.
Oh, I felt it was.
Okay, well, I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
Wasn't intended to be.
It's okay. You put on a masterclass, by the way.
It's just in the live game discussion.
Yeah, so that was like the first one I've been in a long time. I didn't realize how up that goes during games.
Yeah, I was really confused why you were in there, to be honest. I've never seen you in there before.
Well, here's why, because I was by myself watching the game.
I thought you were at the in-laws.
I was, but they were at a brewery and the game was on and we were losing. And I went home at half. So I was like, I gotta change this. So I went home, they stayed there, and so I was basically watching the second half by myself.
Got it.
So worked out well.
I mean, you're nearly responsible for a come from behind victory then, because that
I
was,
wasn't I wasn't I wasn't even gonna take any credit. I was just gonna let it play out.
well, that was an amazing schematic adjustment by you. I live
Yeah.
bet Michigan State money line at half. I told you that. It's true. I put $100 on Michigan State money line. It was 12-1 when I got it.
Underrated factor how you and I have the ability to really take things upon ourselves.
Yeah, I've never understood like passively watching your team play a game.
Yeah, like next gen would never.
No, like I am responsible for my team's outcome one way or another every game.
Yeah, like this goes for anything, right? Like we were in a battle with the Mariners,
Right.
and no one else wanted it except you and me. We couldn't get a hit.
I bought the next gen pizza, and that's the only reason we even got to extra innings.
You
Like,
begged them.
yeah, that's I and is this a healthy outlook on life? No, not at all. Delusional, I think, is what a lot of people call it. But yeah, like I earned every bit of that hot start. I got complacent at halftime. Like you think it's a coincidence? I bet Michigan State money line at halftime. I didn't even get up and make a refill because I thought I didn't need to. Like, come on now. Everything is connected. This is the world we're living in. And
Yeah,
yeah, good on you. If had I known, I should have known that you were behind that spirited second half start.
sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do,
Yeah. Well,
but wasn't enough.
yeah, I think a lot of people that are like, "Oh, you guys should do a live stream for the Michigan State game." They don't get it, do they?
No,
We wouldn't actually be able to do that.
no,
It wouldn't end. Like it would end before it's supposed to end through like a damaging moment to our relationship.
right,
Yeah.
exactly. Like God forbid that live stream would happen with us in the same room.
We would survive the same room.
You
We would not
think?
survive virtually. Yeah.
I
I
could
feel
see
I
that.
feel strong about that.
I can see that. Because I don't think we've never watched a Michigan State game together.
We covered one at the Braz.
Yeah, we were in like media row, and who also weren't you guys awful?
We were a bubble team that year.
Were
That
you?
one, it was still important, but I mean, By Dusty standards. Yeah, awful.
Yeah. Well, no. Oh, no, no. I'm thinking about Jawan, the year with Cormac. Which one do we go with Dusty?
We went to the Kobe Jet year. Yeah, that was
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And was Doug there too? Yes.
freshman Doug. Yeah,
Freshman Doug, dehydration.
correct.
That was college hoops to go.
It was.
Yeah. And Juwan and Mateen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, don't.
You shouldn't.
No.
You shouldn't. All right. I think that's all the banter that I got.
I mean, we did correctly project that a Michigan win in this game was going to lead to the worst result for us. Like the content is going to suffer. Overall, sleepers to platform is hurting based off of a Michigan victory. I think that's fair to say based on how this banter went. And we're doing this before the recap, but I can only assume the next 24 hours aren't going to go all that well. So that is what it is. I feel like had the reverse flip, this is probably a more spirited episode.
Yeah. Well, I don't even know if it's more spirited, to be honest with you.
No?
No, I just think you and I handle things differently.
In what way?
I don't know. I feel like I just would have came on here and be like, yeah, we won.
I think you're a better winner than me. I think I'm a better loser than you. And I don't know what that says about us.
But my losing is different. Oh, you know what it is though? I think my losing, I cower. I cower, I get quiet. I don't want to talk to people.
Yeah, you're
I don't want to face the music. Does that make me a sore loser?
which is totally fair. I think this is just who we are as people. It just is what it is, and maybe there's broader reasons behind it. But like when my team wins a game of this magnitude at the expense of people I both love and hate,
Hmm.
I turn into the world's worst person.
Wait, not to cut you off. This goes with your theory though.
What?
It's not because of how you or I do it. It's because when Michigan State loses basketball games, how they lose it. That's what brings out the worst.
What do you mean? Like my
Like
reaction
the
is
way,
the way it is because of.
like Michigan State losing games, not even just like you piling on or like me being sad. I'm just talking about like when Michigan State loses basketball games, it's usually centered around bullshit from Michigan State, like non-basketball shit from Michigan State, which leads to conversations.
Yeah, I mean, there was. I don't think this is normal by any means. I feel like I've watched a lot of Michigan State, Michigan games through the years that have just been basketball.
Yeah,
That's actually something I'm going to bring up on the recap, and I'm going to try my best to not make the recap unlistenable. Truly, it's probably going to be long, but like, I mean, I feel like I watched my team lose to Cassius Winston like a million times, and I would just come out of those games like, damn, that dude's good. Like that's, I think I know how to lose to great basketball
yeah, I feel that.
or win again. Like we beat Cassius too. It's like
Hmm.
those things, but like this was a mix. This was a mix. There was great basketball and there were dirty plays.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what to do with that. But yeah, regardless, the scout coming in was a Michigan win leads to an insufferable me, and a Michigan State loss loses to or leads to a depressed you. I think you flip that. A Michigan State win leads to the most enthusiastic, entertaining you,
Hmm.
which is what we all want.
Hmm.
And then I think a Michigan loss leads to the most entertaining, introspective me.
Hmm.
Like when I lose, I'm like, let's do 3 hours on this.
Hmm.
So that's from a content perspective, we all suffer here.
Damn,
Yeah.
that hurts.
Yeah. But I don't think you and I have a choice other than to push forward, do we?
No, we have to.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah.
I hope.
Maybe.
Let's just try.
Okay.
Also, this is the full up. This isn't even a recap.
Forgot.
I think we're spoiling. think we need to get to our
We
10 winners.
haven't even talked about
I think we
anything.
need to get to our 10 winners.
Talked about ourselves.
Get to our 10 winners.
Let's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. First segment, as we always do on Mondays, 10 winners from the week. I am pulling rank. I'm calling an ISO. I'm going first. There's only one winner that matters most to me this weekend. It's Illinois. It's Illinois. Brad Underwood's team did it. This team rocks. They're amazing. They go on the road to Pinnacle Bank, a place that Rank Mast had won 27 consecutive games at when available. Down six at halftime, stare them boys straight in the face with the words "rob the bank" written on the whiteboard in all caps, and snatch they chain without their starting shooting guard. That's exactly what they did. We had people, I think accurately so, that cover Illinois tweeting out like, damn, I think that's the first bad half I've ever seen Keaton Wagler play. Oh, ho-hum, finished with 26, 6, and 6.
Yeah.
The kid's ridiculous. Like he might as well just be Darren Peterson, but fully healthy. At this point, like he might be Shea Gilgeous-Alexander 2.0. I don't know what I'm watching with him anymore, but I know this team is national title good. I know that I was out in front of this in the middle of December, and I know that they are my favorite team to watch in all of college basketball, even including my team, and that's genuine.
Yeah. To go into the bank and win down a starter, it's great. Like, I think I saw the stat about Keaton Wagler and like what he's done on the road against two top five opponents. Like, he went into two of the toughest places to play in the Big Ten, where the teams that they played at don't lose, and he went stupid in both of them, which has me thinking that the minute this dude steps into the Breslin Center, I don't give a damn what's going on. He's gonna go off. I have no other reason to believe not.
And that's why you've got to hurt him.
Mm-mm.
That's the only way. And this is me speaking as if I'm you. I know that's what you guys do. I pray you don't. I pray you're unsuccessful in your many attempts to do it because that would be horrible.
Mm. Mm-mm-mm.
Mhm.
My first winner, I'm gonna go with. Ooh, what am I gonna go with? You know what? I'll pay homage here. I'm gonna go Elliot Cadeau as a winner. I thought that my point guard would be able to have him in mental hell, and he did not. And he let the opposing point guard walk him down. And I'm talking about my point guard. And Elliot Cadeau
What's
walked
his name?
Elliot Cadeau.
No, what your point guard? The one he walked down.
Oh, Jeremy Fierce,
And what do you call him? What's the nickname?
floor general. Yeah. So basically, came down to the last 4 minutes, and Elliot Cadeau made every single play to win the
Where at, by the
basketball.
way?
Huh?
Where at, by the way?
At the Breslin Center.
And that's technically the Cribbo.
That is Michigan State's home basketball arena. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, Elliot Cadeau.
I was stunned.
As was I.
I was shocked.
As was I.
Appreciate the homage. Mark Pope.
Good
Mark
one.
Pope is my next winner.
Good one.
Yeah, I and me, small amount of me on this one. I did go on the Action Network show to anyone who listens to the Big Bets on Campus pod on Thursday nights with Stuckey and Jim Root. I went on and I gave out Kentucky money line as a pick. And I said, I think the destiny stuff is working in a way here where Mark Pope's team has the exact opportunity that John Calipari had a year ago to be the more desperate team that nobody sees coming, that's kind of getting clowned, and go into the biggest motivational climax spot of the year and basically just punk them and rewrite everything and never look back and see what. And that's exactly what happened to me. They jumped all over Arkansas. I have a lot of thoughts that I'll say for the Kentucky Arkansas recap that you and I are going to do tomorrow morning. But I'm really impressed with where Kentucky is at. I think they're dangerous. And I think they have figured out who they are now that they know they don't have to wait around for the injured guys to return. And I mean, everything about that team, that performance, even with the refs trying to snatch it away, was amazing from Mark Pope's team.
Yeah, the refereeing in that game was insane, by the way.
It's crazy.
Truthfully. And I was very impressed with that as well. I'll talk a little bit more about it on the recap. I thought Arkansas would win. I thought that it had to be a situation where last night or that in that game, you found out that I think the team actually likes Pope and wants to play for Pope. They
Mm-hmm.
wanted to get that win for him after what happened last year. And even in the face of damn near getting cheated, adversity, they pulled it off. And I thought they were going to fall the F apart. So credit to them for that. I got nothing good things to say about Mark Pope. Um, Next winner for me. You did it, man. I don't even give a damn if it was against Buzz Williams' goofy ass with that little three-piece suit. Fletcher Lawyer, man. Fletcher
Yeah.
Lawyer breaks out of the slump. Goddamn, people been waiting for it. 7 for 10 from three. Honestly, almost left them off because I feel like he left three attempts out there. But even with that, you know what? I really don't care if Maryland's as awful as they are. Fletch just needed one. He needed to see one go. He needed to see a couple go in, and he saw that in this game. He looked confident. He looked like he was feeling himself. That's massive if they can keep that going moving forward. So yeah, shout out to Fletch, man.
I kind of wanted more as that game. I know that sounds crazy. Like he finished with 29.
Paint didn't.
Yeah, Paint pulled everybody, which was definitely the smart move. I was tweeting or not tweeting in the Discord with Purdue fans being like, man, 40's on the table. They just don't guard him. Like they straight up do not guard him. They were helping off Fletcher Lawyer every possession. And if they had I don't know, a more selfish outlook to the game approach wise, they genuinely could have just fed Fletcher for 33 point attempts. And
Yeah,
everybody played great. But yeah, good to see him get off the schneid. I'm going to go Richie Saunders next.
good one.
Go Richie Saunders next. Now, it came in a loss. I don't love that. And this is another game we're going to recap tomorrow morning between Kansas and BYU. But anytime a moment that was built up as Darren Peterson versus AJ DeBonta, and AJ struggles for the first half, DP doesn't play the second half, and you come away with a 33 ball with all the NBA scouts in the building to watch the other two. And then your coach goes to the podium and says, well, Richie Saunders was the best player on the floor when
Mhm.
asked about Devonta Peter. And he's right.
He's
I mean,
right.
Bill Self, what did Bill Self say leading up to the game? All Bill Self would talk about was, well, Richie's the guy that's killed us before. Like this guy, I really think it's true. I think this guy got himself drafted. I think this guy got himself a long NBA career because of not just one performance, but because the best game of his career individually just so happened to be in Allen Fieldhouse in this moment. It was pretty cool for a guy that we've interviewed on the channel. That's a great human being, really fun interview, and I was happy watching him succeed like that.
He's also probably the only player on BYU who has the will to check, which I appreciate because no one else does. We'll talk about that in the recap. Um, my next winner. Who do I want to go with? Actually, you know what? I'll do this. I thought you were a gimmick, Mr. Bucky, Mr. Bucky Ball.
Yeah,
Texas A&M is legit good,
yeah,
like legit good, and has me thinking like, what would we really think about this team if they had Mackenzie and Baco too?
yeah.
Like it's
Let's
I'm
hold off on that one.
what no Woodson.
Love you, Cart. Don't know that that's where we needed to go on
My
that.
fault. My fault. Let me just stay on task here. You're right. My fault. Wrong drive through. But um no, Texas A&M has been just really, really good this season. I feel like I've been putting it off. Like I'm just like, whatever. And they're doing whatever, but like Texas A&M is first in the SEC right now. By themselves. I believe they're by themselves, right? Or are they tied with are they by themselves?
I think they're
I think they're
alone.
by
I
themselves.
think they're alone. Yeah,
7-1 in the SEC. On the road at Georgia. Like I know you can say what you want about Georgia, but like winning road games is really, really hard. But like Texas A&M, they're just like the buckyball thing is actually translating and is real. They play fast, they score a bunch of points. Like dog, they got Rashawn Agee looking good.
yeah,
With all due respect to Rashawn Agee, I saw him at USC last year.
yeah.
Just
Truly
no.
crazy.
So good on him.
Their one loss in SEC play too, a double overtime road game at Tennessee. I mean, they are like inches away from being undefeated in SEC play. So
Crazy.
yeah, good team. Okay, I'm gonna give some love to a team I've been giving a lot of hate in the last month. I saw signs of life from UConn.
Hey,
I know that sounds stupid about a team that's 11 and 0 in conference play and 21 and 1 overall and number 2 in the country to say I saw signs of life from a team that's won that many games. However, it's their offense that's been criticized by me. Now, speaking for anybody else, just for me. I've watched a bunch of UConn games. They've won all these close games, and I come away every time saying that offense isn't good enough to actually make a tournament run. Well, it was against Creighton. Hung 85 points on them, shot 52% from three. Ball, Demery, Mullins, Caravan, all in double figures. It was balanced. It wasn't one guy doing everything. It was just the right amount of solo ball instead of way too much solo ball, and it wasn't just Terrace Reed bullying people. It was their scorers scoring. If this is the version of UConn that shows up the rest of the season, I see the vision, and I am in on them being a national title team. I'm just wondering where it's been for the last 2 months, but for this weekend, it's worthy of being on my list.
Yeah, it's a good one to put on there. Let's see here. You took a lot of them so far. Uh, this might be one that you might see someone also pop up on the loser side from this game. I'm gonna give it to Todd Golden in Florida because I respect saying a week ago that you were gonna who cares, I'm gonna beat their ass anyway,
I'll beat the shit out
and
of
then
them.
actually beating their ass.
Yeah,
Like he legit said, "Who cares? We're gonna beat their ass anyway," and then scored 72 points in the paint.
and like actually went at Bediako the entire time.
He did everything he said he was going to do.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
It was actually pretty fun to watch.
And I'm not a Golden guy at all. I respect him, but like I'm just not a fan of the whole thing. And that was yeah, it was relentless. It was psycho. It was killer. Okay, I have one more left here. Let's see who had a big win this weekend that I haven't given any love to yet. I'll go with Dusty May and Yaxel Lendeborg and my front court as a whole, and Trey McKenney, the state of Michigan kid that had an offer from Michigan State that turned it down, and Will Cheddar, who hit the biggest shot of his career in the biggest moment when the team absolutely needed it. And LJ Kaysen, who honestly was terrible, but then in the biggest moment of the game, hit the shot to create separation. And Elliot Cadeau, you already put him on the list, so I guess you stole him from me. But yeah, I'll go with those guys.
So Michigan.
I'd rather list it out as like Dusty May and Yaxel Lendeborg in the front court, and McKenney and Cheddar and Kaysen, and yeah, we'll stop before Cadeau.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Hmm.
With a smile on his face, too.
You want to know what I need to do?
Ooh, alley
I need to stick up for the little guy.
Ooh, pass. Why are they so mad?
Penn State finally won a Big Ten game.
They did. Yeah, they did.
They did. Hmm.
Yeah.
Could have probably some people out there who bet Minnesota too, huh?
It's like if Penn State wins a Sunday afternoon tip, did anyone know? It's like if a tree falls in the forest, you know?
I heard it.
Did you? Yeah, Minnesota.
Oh, I did. Oh, did I?
Losers. I went first on the last one, so you can go first on this one.
Oh, let's see here. It's so hard to not attack. Uh, I'm gonna start with Texas Tech. I'm gonna start with Texas Tech.
Whoa.
That defensive effort in that basketball game was embarrassing as hell.
It really
And their
was.
effort overall was truly embarrassing, to be honest with you. I didn't like it. I didn't like the body language, especially from stars. Like I thought JT Toppin's body language was awful in this basketball game. His refusal to go right was awful in this game. But just in general, they made UCF, and I'm not even sure where maybe they do rank pretty well offensively, but they made them look like a top five offensive engine machine.
Hmm. Yeah. No, it really was a despicable performance. I was with you. We were texting about it a little bit during the Texas Tech game. They just don't want to defend at all, I don't think.
It's weird, but they can because I've seen them at least put a better effort forward defensively.
Yeah, I think there was 9 straight possessions UCF scored early in the second half, which was crazy. But
John Bull looked like Joel Embiid.
crazy. Truly crazy. I like that as a starting point. I think that's a good one. I'm gonna go with the FBI next. I'm gonna go with the FBI as losers. Um, they're just letting tampering run rampant through this sport. And I feel like at a certain point, the whistleblowers need to step up and blow the whistles and get everybody's attention to get this under control. I know there's a couple valiant people out there doing their best at that right now, but at a certain point, like have some shame, NCAA. And if the NCAA is not going to do anything, have some shame, FBI. What do you do for a living if you're not focused on preventing Dusty May from making phone calls to other teams when their agents reached out asking if there was a spot at Michigan for double the money of what they currently were offering. Like, that's just at a certain point, what integrity do you have, FBI? That's my top loser of the week.
Good one. Let's see here. A couple of different ways I could go with this. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna just go right off my winner. You gotta put Nate Oates and Bama at this spot. I'm sorry, man. Like there is something so funny about adding a legit G League 7 foot center, and you let a team have damn near more points in the paint than you scored as a whole team.
Hmm.
Florida had 72 points in the paint, G.
Yeah.
They only scored 77.
That front court looked so good in this game.
Oh, I was, we were having that discussion on Friday about teams that if I'm a Michigan State fan, I do not, please, for the love of God, keep them away from me.
Yeah, you can't see him.
No.
Yeah, crazy. Hit
Ruben
102.
Chinielu's so good.
Yeah. Do you put it on Oates more than anybody like on the team on Bama?
Yes.
Not the whole operation. Like it's just Oates.
Well, it's also like I think it's
It's
here's what
what
it
Oates
is.
created, so that's
It
I
is, and when does it become less that's impressive, that's awesome, that's fun, and more like this is gimmicky?
now, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think right now is a fair
Okay.
time for that. Yeah.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, I get it. That's good call. Okay. I can't believe this one fell to four, to be honest. I just want to give you a couple opportunities to maybe go there first. Jeremy Fears Jr., the floor general, is my second loser. After the FBI, of course, who's got to get that tampering thing under control. This is the last one from this game I'll do, and then I'll stop being so insufferable. But honestly, credit to me for getting this all out now on the full episode before we do the recap, so we can actually have like real basketball discussion that isn't just this the whole time. I thought Fears was brilliant in this game. Thought he was like unironically amazing in this game. It's a career performance in terms of productive basketball things that he did. And the story of it is that he's a dirty player because that is the story of it. He had 32. What was his line? I'm sure you know better. Was 31 and 9, 31 and 12 or something? 32? What do you have?
Something like that, I think.
Best performance of his career. I never seen that before. It's a career high, right?
Yep.
And the story is that he's a dirty player because that's how he approached the game. Mind you, as you mentioned, Elliot Cadeau walked him down in crunch time.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. And credit to the few Michigan. I know there are a few Michigan State people that have called this out, including Andrew Talks Hoops and a couple others on my timeline. But good Lord, man, stop doing that shit.
Yeah. Definitely, for sure. I agree for what it's worth. Um, let's see here. Oh, yeah. I forgot. I made note of this one mentally, and I'm glad I can finally bring this up. Um, Neo Abdalis, that one game 9 months ago against Providence, that shit wore off, Bucko. It's time, Bubbas. All right. You are shooting 37% from the field, 28% from three, 68% from the line. And in a game that you actually had, your team had a chance. Amani Hansberry gave you 20. Guys played well. You did nothing but miss shots and throw it to the other team. He's been in single digits 4 of his last 5 games. In 23 minutes at a loss to Louisville, he had 2 points.
Yeah.
He had 5 against Duke. But oh my God, those Providence highlights were sick.
Yeah.
Tricking folks.
Good one. All right, I'll go next. And only time this season, I think this is going to be something I directly call out and put on the loser list, but I think it's the appropriate moment in time to do just that because our point guard did it for us last week. So now I feel like we're allowed to admit what's going on here. Purdue fans,
What?
what an awful week from this. And I know there are lots of good Purdue fans, but the overwhelming, I don't even want to call it a majority. It might be the minority. I don't know. The overwhelming crowd of Purdue fans who took it upon themselves to spend this week criticizing their point guard and his attention to the season, his priorities, to criticize their shooting guard, Photoshop him onto photos of terrorists, beg for him to be benched. Real quote unquote journalists, people that cover this team, wondering if we should give up on Fletcher Lawyer. All these things, all these guys who, mind you, have led Purdue to a national title appearance and are going to set the record, if not have already set the record for winning a senior class in Purdue history. This is how you treat them? That's fans? That's a fan base doing that. I mean, we had to have the point guard had to cuss them out on our platform. When we set it up, by the way, we set up the outline for a way for him to basically say the fans have been great and he's sorry. And instead, he showed up on some, no, let me speak my piece. I'm disgusted with how they behave. And shout out to those who received it well and have since let their love be known. But good Lord, what a disgusting week from that group of fans who just look stupid after how good those two just were on the road at Maryland.
It's a good one. It's a fair one. Do I have one or two more?
We have two more each.
Two more each? Bet. Good. I got space. Greg McDermott, Ryan Kalkbrenner merchant. It's time to talk about it. It's time to discuss it. And first of all, I want to pay homage because I know he's in like his little last dance run, and I think he's moving on in a year or two. I don't know. They hired the coach in waiting, whatever that might be. Um, this man spent half of the GDP of a small country, third world country, on Owen Freeman and Josh Dix, and they're bad.
Part the guys that got Fran McCaffrey fired was Greg McDermott's plan A this offseason.
Was replace Ryan Kalkbrenner. I got it. Give me. I'm gonna replace the one of the best defensive centers in college basketball history with two Iowa guys. That one should go well.
Mm.
Disgusting bastard. Look, playing at Creighton used to mean something, man.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at the crib. That's a tough place to win. It's a
Mm-hmm.
really tough place to win. And UConn dropped nuts. So, Greg McDermott, Creighton, put them all in one.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go Memphis next. I'm gonna go
Yikes.
Memphis next. This is just coming off fresh off of my mind from watching Memphis lose on Sunday afternoon. This is one of the first Memphis games I've watched since that Bahamas game they had against Purdue. I'm not going to tell you what I expected from them because I thought they were a gross basketball team against Purdue. But I did not think that midway through the season they would be a 10-11 team overall. Like normally penny teams are at least like like flirting with a bubble bid or something. I don't know what's going on, but I just watching this game, man, this team hates each other. This team looks exactly how you would think a Doug McDaniel, Aaron Bradshaw team should play.
Right.
Gross.
Last and not least for me, Jerome Tang. It's time, Bubba's. It's time. Last in the Big 12, you also spent the GDP of a small third world country on PJ Haggerty, and that has you in dead last place in the Big 12. Greg, you know some teams in the Big 12 by any chance on top of your head?
There's a few.
There is a few.
Yeah.
There's some bad teams in the Big 12, might I add.
Hmm.
They're behind Baylor. They're behind Colorado. They're behind Cincy. They're behind Oklahoma State. They're behind Utah. Utah's best player dated Lotto's sister. They're behind them.
It's your favorite.
They're not even competitive. They hate each other. And they're openly getting disrespected on a game by game basis now. And also, while getting their ass whooped this last game, they made a mockery of basketball jerseys. Did you see those things?
Yeah.
The lavenders are so pretty. And they
Uh-huh.
said, not full lavender. Let's go dark purple shorts.
Hmm. Bad.
Bad. Disgusting.
Makes you look back and miss Marquise Noel
And Keontae,
and wonder
what,
how they did that, to be honest.
uh, I can tell you why, but I can really tell you why, but maybe not.
Okay, last loser for me. Hate it had to be this way,
Is it me?
but I think I'm going to go with Donovan Dent.
Oh,
Following a 24 point, 11 assist, 6 rebound game in which he played 50 minutes, he didn't come off the floor once. I found it all feeling so empty. All of it feeling extremely empty. And maybe it should just be UCLA in general. Obviously, they have front court issues. Maybe it should be Mick Cronin. Obviously, he's a wretched, decrepit disaster. But I'm going to pin it on Dent. He went 8 for 23 from the floor.
hmm,
And I thought in crunch time, he just sort of abandoned his team, both in regulation and then in overtime and then in double overtime. And Trent Perry carried them, kept them alive, gave them chance after chance after chance to win, and just couldn't. And by the way, Indiana, like everybody kept fouling out. They
right.
lost Reed Bailey to foul out. They lost Enright fouled out, and just I think Josiah Miles fouled out in like 9 minutes. They had five guys available, and Donovan Dent at home could not grind his way to a win. It was gross.
Nasty, nasty behavior.
Let's update our list of the best 10 teams in college basketball. Reminder, we are still really confused about how this works. Every week we fight ourselves on if we're trying to rank the 10 most deserving teams versus the 10 best teams right now. We always say that it's supposed to be the 10 best teams right now. We sticking with that?
Yep, I got the top five ready.
Arizona's still one, right?
Yep,
Yep.
yeah, I got the top five ready for you if you need it. You let me know.
I think there's a fight at number two. You think it's obviously number two, somebody?
Yeah,
Who?
Michigan.
Are we sure it's not Illinois right now?
No, I was still right now. I would go. This was the top five I was coming with. I was going Arizona, Michigan, Illinois, Duke, UConn.
Hey, I don't have any pushback on that. My only question is, are we sure Michigan's better than Illinois? Are you just, I don't want to say blinded because it obviously was an impressive win, but is this just a little like, damn, they got my team, so I'm very impressed with Michigan again?
Yes.
Fair.
And in the week of play, in the week that I Don play somebody, they went 2-0.
That's extremely fair. You did do that. I think that Nebraska thing is iffy.
Greg, we made merchandise that said play somebody.
Uh-huh. You wore it as little as a week ago.
Wore it,
But
wore it.
how do we get over this though? We're talking right now in the last week. Nebraska comes to Ann Arbor without Mast, without Frager, and almost beats them. Illinois goes to Pinnacle, both of them back. Frager can't miss.
Yeah, but Mass has measles.
That's your escape route here.
Yeah, Mass might as well sat out.
Okay. Listen, as someone who has watched every second of both these teams, and they are my two most entertaining watches in the sport, I gotta say that if these two teams were on a neutral right now and it was pick 'em, I would bet Illinois instantly.
You know, Keaton Wagler doesn't even have a picture up on ESPN. It's just an eye.
Yeah,
They don't even
that's
have a headshot for him.
he would be the difference in that game. I will because it's my team and it does make me happy. I will allow you to put Michigan too, but I want to make it abundantly clear. I genuinely think Illinois is a better basketball team right now.
Fair.
Guess we'll get another data point when Illinois comes to the Breslin Center this weekend.
Hmm.
Hashtag save Keaton. Hashtag rest Keaton. Hashtag please don't hurt Keaton. Hashtag he's going to be hurt because that's what you guys do to stars in games. Michigan 2, Illinois 3. You had Duke 4.
Hmm.
Okay. And that was another game where Panagongba's legs were taken out midair. And then UConn 5. Anybody get hurt in that exhibition game you guys lost? Can't remember. Wasn't it on like Husky Network or something, so we didn't see?
Husky plus.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. All right. So now we're through the top five.
Yeah, that's all I got.
What do we do with the rest of the country?
Protect them.
I
Protect them from the
just
great. Protect them from the greatest threat to American society.
I just want everyone to stay. This is what you did for years. You said just stay healthy, have fun, get out of there, and somewhere along the way, it feels like your values have changed here.
Yeah, mine are the same.
You still want everyone to stay healthy.
Yeah, I do.
Damn, man.
Yeah, I don't want my point guard doing what he's doing currently.
Okay, that's I love to hear it. I think
Bad,
we need to hear more like you. I applaud you.
bad.
Okay, so six:
6.
Arizona, Michigan, Illinois, Duke, UConn. Is it just Iowa State or Houston?
I think I'd go Houston at this spot. Yeah, probably Houston. Fears didn't shove Ngangba out of the air. Yeah, Fears. Yeah, Houston next.
So we're still stuck on that one.
And I was like, listen, I know he's a dirty little something, but you know what I'm saying? I need to at least take one off the docket here and there when I can.
Little film. There's a little film on that one.
Yeah, I did see Zion and Crazy Talk and Isaiah Evans
Well,
for the
it was a couple possessions right
second.
after he was encouraging his crowd to chant "fuck you, Cam Boozer."
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Staying on that, fuck him.
It was in between the first five missed shots and then the last five missed shots he had.
Mm,
Yeah,
yeah, he went 0-10 that game.
yeah, yeah.
Damn,
But he went one for one in like the thing he cares about,
could have used
the
31.
undercut. The
Could have used 31.
okay, so
The undercut.
it's what he does, man. It's what he's currently doing. That's fair to say. This is all about protection. They say
I
you
agree. I agree. We need to take out dirty plays, and we need to also protect ourselves from the pussification of America.
didn't your parents ever tell you about using protection?
I don't know. Actually, let me check the Nanet. No.
Use protection.
Yeah.
Save Keaton. It's coming. I'm warning everyone. I want to be first on record 6 days before it happens. I
You
am
ain't.
worried.
I know. I listen, I know you're here to protect and serve.
This is from a place of sincere concern.
I know.
I
I
am
I
worried
I can
about Keaton
I
Watt.
can see it in your face.
I am
I can see it, and
ghastly
you have
afraid.
protect and serve eyes right now.
Ghastly afraid. So Arizona 1, Michigan 2, Illinois 3, Duke 4, UConn 5. Is it Houston or Iowa State 6?
Houston.
You think Houston's better than Iowa State?
Yes.
Ken Pom would disagree. You haven't been impressed by Iowa State's back-to-back 30-point wins since they got right?
I've been more impressed with Houston, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I think Milo's been playing better. I think the offense look good. Um, they didn't lose to Wes Miller. That means something to me.
Okay. Interesting thing about Houston that I can't really fully get out of my head. They haven't played a top 15 team in the sport.
I mean, how many has everybody in the top 10 played a top 15 team in the sport?
By now, yeah. Like
Really?
most have played multiple. Like truly. It's like and I get like they're in the Big 12, dude. It's not like they're not going to have these games, but it's
Right, but
like
they just haven't happened yet.
when you look at their non-con, and this is crazy, but it's true. Their toughest game in the non-conference was Tennessee. Like their marquee games in the non-con this year were Tennessee, Auburn, Arkansas.
Hmm.
Like what is that for Houston?
That's very true. And Iowa State has what? One win over a top 15 team?
That is the Mackey game. It's when they went to Mackey and beat the shit out of Purdue. Like
They also got their ass beat by Kansas.
yeah,
But Kansas is good.
I mean, looking at Houston, if we call it even top 20 teams in the country, they're 1-2. Like their only win over anyone who matters is a 4 point win at home over Texas Tech, who they then went on the road and lost to.
Right.
Like I think you're right. I think they're good. I'm not trying to play they're not deserving, but like I think this big like oh my gosh, look how good they look is partially they're not playing anybody.
Would you be able, would it still be Iowa State then Houston though?
In some order, yeah. I just feel like we've seen more evidence of Iowa State against like legit opponents.
Yeah, they lost to Wes Miller.
Yeah. That's fine. That's probably
That's
fair.
that's really cooking me.
That's a good tiebreaker.
But they also had two losses.
Houston 6, Iowa State 7.
They have been beating the shit out of people.
Houston 6, Iowa State 7. Okay, we have 3 spots left. Just some quick things to throw out. BYU's dropping. I don't know if they drop out, but they're dropping. Nebraska lost 2 this week. We have to figure out what to do with them. Michigan State lost to Michigan, obviously. We have to figure out what to do with them. Purdue lost to Indiana and then finally got right today. We got to figure out what
Mhm.
to do with them. Florida has 6 losses, but looks amazing and analytically has jumped all the way up to seventh.
Yeah, that
And
home loss.
Gonzaga beat St. Mary's.
Yeah, I was impressed with them. They Gonzaga can really check their ass off.
There's also a world that Kansas cracks the top 10 right now.
In my head, I thought Kansas was going to make their debut in our top 10 at 10.
So I think the teams up for nomination here with 3 spots remaining are in decreasing order from where they're ranked on KenPom. Florida, Purdue, Michigan State, Gonzaga, Nebraska, Kansas, BYU. 7 teams for 3 spots. We can probably just eliminate BYU.
Yeah. Would you put Michigan State before BYU?
Yes.
Would you put Michigan State before Purdue?
I'd like your thoughts on that before I give my thoughts on that.
I don't know. I do not know. I don't think I'd push back either way. I also think one team won by 30 and one team lost, but like, yeah.
I think I think both teams are pretty matchup dependent, to be honest.
Hmm.
I think Michigan State's floor is a lot higher than Purdue's, but I think Purdue's ceiling is higher.
Hmm.
I think a 30-point neutral win over Texas Tech is way better than anything Michigan State has on the resume.
Hmm.
I mean, we're still talking Bennett Sturts being the best win on the resume right now.
Right. But they got some
So,
I guess they're not bad losses, but they got some bad losses.
yeah. I mean, that's no doubt the 3 game losing streak's a bad streak. I think if we really had to play it this way right now, I think my 2 cents would be that neither one of them are in the top 10. I mean, I'll just be completely honest. Outside of the furious comeback, I did not feel like I was watching a top 10 team at Breslin.
Yeah, fair.
I think for the better part of the last 2 weeks, Purdue has not looked like a top 10 team.
Hmm.
Then you flip on to like Florida, who's beaten the piss out of people. I I don't know. I think I'm taking Gonzaga over both Purdue and Michigan State right now. And I know Illinois just got them. I think Nebraska might be better than both of them too.
That's fair.
But I don't know. And then we haven't you said Kansas. Like I'm perfectly okay with the idea that Kansas should be in here right now.
Yeah, I mean, but also, I don't know.
I'm definitely taking Kansas over the 2 Big Ten teams we just talked about. Right now, right this second, I'm taking them over Purdue and Michigan State.
Okay, then let's have Kansas in there. I'm talking about teams that should be in there. Should be in there.
Kansas,
Nebraska should still be in there,
Is it Kansas and Florida first?
probably.
Or what do you want to do with Florida? What are your thoughts on
I'd
Florida?
probably go still Florida over Kansas.
It's kind of where I'm at too. They won me back over this week. Dude, they combined the 2 games this week, 195 to 125. And yes, they played South Carolina, but like Alabama was one of those two games.
Right.
It's crazy.
That is wild.
I think I'd go Florida 8, Kansas 9.
Florida 8, Kansas 9. Who's at 10?
One of Purdue, Michigan State, Gonzaga, Nebraska.
You said Purdue, Michigan State.
Gonzaga, Nebraska. To me, it's between Gonzaga and Nebraska, but I would listen to a passionate argument on behalf of any of the four.
I'll go Nebraska. Fine. Yeah.
I saw you tweeting, we were back and forth on this. I was like, damn, I'm impressed with Nebraska. And you were like, yeah, I kind of can't believe they're only up 6.
Yeah, that's probably just Illinois being good though.
That's my interpretation of it, but I was wondering if you saw something different.
No, that was like in my head. I was like, Nebraska just hit. I don't even know what they hit in the first half. Like what, 11 threes?
Shot 11 for 20 from 3 in the first half.
And they were up 6. Like usually when that happens, I'd expect them to be up 20,
This
which
is honestly the same as the Michigan game. They hit 10 threes in the first half. You
yeah,
look up and we're like, holy shit. Like,
right.
difference is Illinois created separation in the second half. Michigan didn't. But
So
yeah, I when I watch Nebraska right now, I definitely feel top 10 team. Like that team is just a tough cover. Everything they do is like hard to guard. They get open shots. They have two studs.
mhm.
Honestly, I was waiting to run this by you until the recap. I kind of think Frager makes a lot more sense if you just consider him Chad Baker Mazzara.
Mm,
Like I think nobody takes Nebraska all that seriously because like weird mop-headed white dude off the bench can't actually be that good.
mhm.
And then you watch him and he does all the Baker Mazzara things.
Yeah, he's nice.
Like he's a freak.
Yeah, no, he's
And
he's just nice.
like they have 3 superstars, and I don't think anybody realizes Frager's a superstar yet. You're
Yeah,
gonna fight me
three.
on the terminology, but I think
Yeah, they got 3 guys.
they got 3 like all conference guys. Like Mast, Frager, Sanford are all, I think, on all conference teams.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
It's kind of crazy.
I think yeah. I'm
But
fine with Nebraska here.
Nebraska is also, I mean, they lost 2.
One of the
Gonzaga,
games they were without 2 of those aforementioned superstars.
that's the thing. We can't really ding them for the Michigan result. That was a great game from Nebraska.
Can we ding them for the Illinois result at all?
A little bit, for sure, a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, they're gonna tell you they should have won the game. Feel like they should have. So,
Yeah. Do you feel like they should have?
I mean, I was heavily biggest bet of the year invested in Illinois money line in this game,
Mhm.
but that's like spot bet. Like Illinois wants revenge from the first game. More shooting on the court this time. Like it wasn't that I think they're that much better than Nebraska. It's just spot bet.
Yeah, that's fair. So
Nebraska,
Nebraska,
Nebraska, Gonzaga on a neutral right now.
I'd take Nebraska.
Okay, then we go Nebraska 10, I think.
Okay.
No fighting that it's not Purdue or Michigan State.
Nah,
I feel like that at least lets us avoid the who should be there, Purdue or Michigan State conversation, which I don't feel like we're ready to have.
I'm ready to have it.
Okay, have it.
I don't think.
If it was those two teams for one spot, who should get it?
I think we beat them.
Yeah, but that's a different combo. We always say that this isn't head to head when we're trying to place who the best team overall is.
I think Purdue's better.
You think Purdue's better, but Michigan State would beat them.
Hmm.
Playing the hits. That's a company line I've heard 1 or 2 times this week already.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So we're locked in.
Yep.
Arizona 1, Michigan 2, Illinois 3, Duke 4, UConn 5, Houston 6, Iowa State 7, Florida 8, Kansas 9, Nebraska 10.
We put UConn in there, right?
5.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
One big thing presented by Tinker. Go to Tinker Coffee. Use promo code SLEEPERS. Get 15% off your first order. Get up to 25% off if you set up a recurring order. They'll just send coffee to your house. And then you can do whatever you want with it. You can drink it or make a layup with it or kick it in the shin or push it with two hands while it's in midair or really anything you want with it. Tinker Coffee, 15% off. What's your one big thing?
My one big thing is that, sometimes I think you don't necessarily realize that things are just out of your control sometimes. And you really just have to, like, sometimes you got to sit back and just accept it. So, my one big thing today is acceptance.
Okay. You got any examples of some things you've been accepting?
I'm just controlling the things I can control.
Control the controllables.
Yeah.
Uncrust the uncrustables, as they say.
I mean, who am I to try to control something that's uncontrollable?
You're not God. You're just cart.
Yeah, it's card.
Okay. All right. My one big thing, my daughter's been doing something cute. Can I pull my daughter's doing something cute string after an episode like this to win everybody back?
As long as it doesn't end with, yeah, my daughter does something cute. She like picked up this new thing at the air zoo, and then like all of a sudden out of nowhere, Jeremy Fears just knocked her off her hot air balloon in midair. If it ends with that, then I swear to God, I'm not doing the recap.
It's not. This is a sincere
But
story. Although I really want to do that.
my daughter went down the slide, and Jeremy Fears pulled out her beanbag, so she just hit bare slide face
This
first.
annoying little neighborhood 3-year-old just came up and kneed her in the back of the calf, man. Like, what? No, this is a real story, true story. My daughter's been really cute. I think people, if they listened to last week, know I was on solo parenting mode all weekend. First off, shout out to my wife because a lot harder to parent two kids solo. And just I had to do all the things my wife normally does around the house, and she does way more around the house than I do. So shout out Mal, amazing mom. Anyways, she's back now, but I went to put Murph to bed tonight before coming down here to record. And we normally sing songs or read books or some combination of the two. And tonight we were going to sing three songs, and then I was going to leave, get in bed. It's a whole ordeal, tuck in under the covers together. We're snuggling, cute daddy daughter time. Tonight, before we start song number one, she hits me and goes, Daddy, I want to talk about our day. Now, I've never heard this before. I said, You want to talk about our day? She said, Yeah, can we talk about our day? I said, Absolutely. What about our day? And then she just proceeded to go from morning to night and just basically repeat in her own little 2.5-year-old voice all of the things she did throughout the day, beginning with Mommy came home, Mommy woke me up, Daddy got up. We made cheesy eggs. We played with the beads. I went to gym class. The rings. She just walked me through her entire day. Uh, and then yeah, along the way it was like went to dinner and mommy was there and daddy was there and Banks was there and Benji wasn't there, but all four families were there. And then she looked at me and she goes, Daddy, talk about all four families. And I said, What? And she goes, You talk about all four families. And that just means us. I'm like, You want me to just talk about me and your mom and you? So I did that for 5 minutes. And the girl, she just wanted to talk about her day. And she said she had a great day and she loves our family.
That's precious.
It was a beautiful little five. Never heard that from her before.
See, these are the moments that warm my heart, but also as a self-proclaimed uncle, someone's gonna have to die.
Someone in my family has to die?
No, 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 no. Let me find out that somebody is taking advantage of her kindness. her sweet demeanor.
Oh yeah.
They gotta go. And I'm not even doing the whole like, oh, she's gonna bring home that date when she's no, I'm talking about like when she goes like the first grade and some boy, she tries to show him a picture. She's like, look at this picture of this great duck I have. He's like, I want to see that duck. Nah, he's gonna have to see me. He's going to have to see me. I'm going to drive to Portage. I'm gonna get off before the exit and get Chick-fil-A. And then I'm gonna get back on and I'm
Hey.
going to make my way to Oakland Ave exit and I am going to whoop a toddler's ass.
First off, we're back. Second off, they're putting the canes in right by the exit.
When were you gonna tell me this?
I wasn't
Wait, gee, you're telling me there's gonna be a Canes within 5 minutes of you?
within the next 2 weeks. Yeah,
Oh my God,
I
that's a
know.
game changer.
Operation Fiscal and Hot is over.
Hot's cooked. Hot's cooked. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Hot's cooked.
Anyways, that's the show. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be less of a dick. Thanks.